Wambea mko na kazi. Anyway, kujeni. Guys, mnakumbuka jana niliwaambia kitu? That Mama Ella, she's not a silent. Like, yes, you wale wa kunyamaza. And you people thought maybe Vicky anachachisha, maybe Vicky anaongeza chumvi. Where is my notebook? I just copied something that she said. That is why yesterday I said, if you watched my today's morning video, najua hii mawazo yangu napeananga. Tunamsikia mnadhani ati mimi naongeanga na watu guys. Mimi siongeangi nao, like mimi so unajua I'm their fan. So naongeanga ile kitu yenye as a fan I think. You remember yesterday I in that video I mentioned something and I said it was not wise for Obinna to post the screenshots of their conversation, monetary issues and everything. And najua nyi wote mlikuwa mnaona huyu mama mavitambaa nini anaongea hizo ufala. But I knew what I was saying. Because my notebook is going to shock you. You are going to be shocked. But before we get shocked, allow me to greet you all. Because you know what? I love each and every one of you so much. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and what's up, everybody? I hope you're doing good and that everything is okay. I hope that God has taken good care of you and that God has taken good care of your families. And it is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you guys in good health. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case watching me for the very first time, my name is Victoria Mima and once again, it's a pleasure to have you on board. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for everything, guys. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much for being part and parcel of this beautiful journey. I truly appreciate you so much. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for showing me so much love. Thank you so much for being part and parcel of this beautiful journey. I truly don't take it for granted. And to my new subscribers, people that have joined me today or yesterday, please feel at home and feel appreciated. These are more positivity and you should say that giving up is not an option. The woman is sitting on the screen is none other than Victoria Mima. And once again, it's a pleasure to have you on board. Karibu sana. Ladies and gentlemen, Tali posted something on her IG stories today morning. In fact, she posted two stories, Insta stories. One, alikuwa na appreciate fans for the love. Can you all believe that in less than 48 hours, she has gained more than 322,000 K views on her Insta stories? That is huge. But kama kawaida, na nyinyi wote mnajua, Mbeya mnajua, watu walikuwa pale wakitaka chai. After she posted that story, she went ahead and wrote something on her Insta stories. And this is what she wrote. And I am going to read to you word by word. Because when I said that lady, because unajua mimi si ati mimi najua watu in person, just as I mentioned. Like, I love seeing people's reaction. And when I saw this lady, one by one comment, responding literally, one by one. Yani, haijalishi hata mtu alikuwa amesema nini, but alikuwa na mjibu. I knew this one is very dangerous. And by the way, hapa wacha niambie Baba Lola ukweli. Hapa Baba Lola amepress a wrong button. Because I can see, you know, something that's is pushing her. Speak. So ameenda kwa Insta stories and akaandika hii maneno. Na ukitaka kujua yani spend umbea, spend vitina, mimi nasemanga mambo iko. Yani mnajua niko na simu moja lakini nimechukua kalamu yangu na notebook yangu nikaandika chini. So that nisikuja hapa kuambia ameandika na siwaambii nini ameandika. I want to, because I understand again I have fans who are not on Instagram. I must say, this is how she started. I must say, the last 48 hours have been nerve-wracking. But surprisingly, 99% of the comments are positive. Underline the statements I'm going to read next. Not at all what I was expecting. Haya, tega masikio tena. Majority of women, underline this statement, guys, underline. Majority of the women sliding in my DMs are just pure vibes. Haya, sikia. Hakuna hata mtu mmoja amekuja kunitusi or anything like that. Sikiza kwa makini. Hii hapa next. Thank you all so much. Sasa sikieni now Here now, she dropped a bombshell to Obinna. They tried to paint a horrible picture of me online. Let me reread it to you again. They tried to paint a horrible picture of me online. Lakini, but Mungu ni nani? Nawapenda sana. Nataka mark kitu hapa. Because I told you guys, this lady is going to speak. That is why yesterday I was really, I was really shocked. I was like, who was advising Obinna? Because Obinna introducing baby, beautiful, demure baby Ella, it was enough. He like those screenshots were unnecessary. Now ukitaka kujua those screen records, they are the reasons, the screenshots, the those messages, they are the one that have brought the problem. Immediately NGC took those screen records and posted. I knew hapa, yes, Obinna kona reason kwa nini alifanya hivyo, but I knew there is a drama coming. Sikia kile kitu anasema, majority of the women sliding in my DM are just pure vibes. Hakuna hata mtu mmoja amekuja kunitukana or something like that. Na anamalizia akisema, they tried to paint a horrible picture of me online. Lakini Mungu ni nani? Before I start this video, Hapa Obinna ameguza wrong number. I can tell you for sure. There is something special in this, in whatever, in this letter that I've read to you guys. Tali is saying, alikuwa na expect wa mama waende wamtukane. But women are not doing like that. And I can attest, they are not doing like that. I can send you, I wanted to send you on a very biggest TikTok page ever. Imepost your story. And I was very keen to follow the comments. And I can tell you that women are united behind this lady. I can tell you that for a fact. When I thought maybe ni TikTok too, wacha twende Facebook. There is again a page that huyo msee apendanga kuwa mentioned. Kuna time aliniambia, Viku unafanya kazi mzuri, lakini usikuwa unanitumia watu wako wanakujanga na matusi kwa page yangu. So let me not mention him. Akapost hiyo picha na akapost this Insta stories ya huyu dem on Facebook, guys. And kwa comments wa mama alikuwa zile za women for women. But there is a statement that she's making. And this statement is going to be used here online to fight Obinna. Please take this one to the nearest bank. This lady is saying they tried to point a horrible picture of her here online. Lakini Mungu ni nani? So when she says like that, what comes into your mind? You see, this lady, the truth of the matter is that she's really trying so much hard to counter everything that Obinna said during that interview na Carolson. Because remember, the first information that fans had ni alipata ball na hakusema. And women were like, wait, unapata aje mimba, ubebe miezi 9, ujifungue. You see, at hauambii mtu, then by the end of the day, that is when unasema. And I told you guys, yesterday somebody asked her that question. Like, how did you just afford to keep quiet, not telling anyone, mpaka hiyo siku? And she said, that is not the truth of the story. And in fact, she said, niliona replies mingi. And she was replying to every reply. Akisema, that is not even the story. And one day, because each story has two sides, I'll also get an opportunity to give my side of the story. So definitely what this lady is saying is doing, hataki kitu yote itumike against her. That is why any move that Obinna takes, she makes sure that she encounters that move. However, there's something strange in this story. Women are not insulting her, and that is the truth. Hata wachaneni na TikTok na Facebook. And then msome kwa IG page yake wakati alijiposti jana. 0 insults. 0 negativity. Pure vibes. And pure, good vibes and positivity. And pure love on her comment section. You see, there is Obi amesema by the way bado anataka mtoto mwingine kijana. And I know God, you know God hears our hearts. God ameshasikia request ya Obinna na God atampea. Baba Lola, if there is a mistake that again you should not do it, is posting. Kuna vitu lazima upost kwa sababu ya receipt. But when it comes to the mother of your children, at times you restrain yourself. Not because you don't have evidence, but because of the fact that regardless of everything, this lady will remain to be the mother of my child. Because what usually happens, okay, example zile screen records. Nimewambia kwa nini huyu dem ana post hizi vitu, anajaribu kusema Obinna anadanganya. In short, that is what she's trying to say. Anajaribu kusema zile vitu Obinna alisema kwa interview alidanganya. Okay? And the main reason as to why she's doing like that is that she understands akinyamaza saa hii, wamama wataanza kumtukana. Wamama wataanza hata kumfungulia live. And according to the way nimemfuata, sijamjua sana, she's also, her heart is fully in music. She's an artist. Niliwaambia she's a rap. And you see online, we depend on these fans. And clients huwa wanaona wase through our comment section. So hata kama client angekuwa anataka kukuitia gig mahali akie, huyo anakuanga na hizi tabia, the client will run away. And you see, this artist depends on these clients for them to pay their bills. That is why she never kept quiet. But the biggest mistake that Obinna did was posting those screen records, those screenshots. Because unajua kitu moja inakuanga na Wakenya. Kenya will, clap for you. Now sasa hizi unaona side, kila mtu ako zile za tumesikiza side ya boy child, now it is time to sikiza side ya girl child. Na drama inaanzia hapo. The last reason as to why she wrote that particular statement is that she's trying to appeal to the fans that she is not who you were told she is. In other words, she's just trying to say, I am not the way you were told I am. Like, that is not my character. That's why unasikia anasema hapa, they try to paint a horrible picture of me here online. So and again, do you know why she's doing like that? She's a mother. Baby Ellen is now growing. And you see, internet does not forget. So this lady doesn't want a situation whereby her baby will grow one day, alafu akutane na vitu kama hizo za mama yake. At least hata mtoto kama atakutana na zile screen records, but atakutana mahali mama alisema, hapana guys, mimi si huyo. I don't know what you think, but I can tell you for sure, Baba Lola ameguza waya. This lady, this is not the kind of those, ladies wenye kila kitu inafanyika na wamenyamaza. And the way I'm seeing, she's a drama queen.